The summer is almost over, which means the clock is running out for Ubisoft to meet their announced release window for XDefiant. There are a lot of questions and concerns out there regarding the release date for the game. But what if I told you that Ubisoft has a secret plan that they do not want us to know about? Like this video if you want to know more. My name is Buckeye and welcome to XDefiant Guides. A little healthy competition never hurt anybody, and in the instance of XDefiant, competition is certainly about to get very strong here very soon. The marketing cycle for the brand new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 is really about to get underway, as the end of the Modern Warfare 2 life cycle is happening, and the Modern Warfare 3 push is just starting to get underway. Season 5 Reloaded for Modern Warfare 2 is looking to come out on August 30th, and that's really going to be kind of one of the last little bits of news and new things that we get for MW2 before MW3. And with that being said, we have Call of Duty Next that is happening on October 5th, with the Modern Warfare 3 beta coming out on PlayStation the following day, on the 6th. So at this point, we've got about a month and a half between now and when that happens. And somewhere in between all of that is September 23rd, which is the last day of summer, which again, Ubisoft has let us know that XDefiant is supposed to be launching within the late summer release window. So keep that in mind. We're getting very close to the end of Modern Warfare 2 and really close to the marketing push for Modern Warfare 3. It's about to get pretty hairy up in here. And as I've stated multiple times, that is not a bad thing, because a good Call of Duty equals a good XDefiant and vice versa. Hey guys, real quick, thank you so much for watching the video today. If you want to catch more XDefiant content, I encourage you to hit the subscribe button here on the channel. I make brand new YouTube videos and I live stream here on the channel every single week, all dedicated to XDefiant. So go ahead and hit that sub button. Now, Ubisoft has repeatedly confirmed to us over and over again that the game is supposed to be coming out in late summer 2023. And within the most recent update from MWIII, he has let us know that the game is in the release phase and they're currently working on squashing last-minute bugs. So for all intents and purposes, the game is done and ready to go. They're just in a state where they're really polishing the game and ensuring the absolute utmost quality for when they do eventually hit the live button and let everybody jump into the servers. So with that being said, the game has not been delayed. It looks like it is absolutely going along with exactly how they have planned and how they have expected this process to go all along. Let's be honest, they've never given us an actual release date. So with that being said, we can't say the game has been delayed because they never actually gave us a date. Now, if it pushes past the summer, then yes, we can assume that it's been delayed, but at this point, we have no reason to believe that has been the case. They've only followed exactly what they have said so far. Now, the thing that has been peculiar to many people is the fact that they haven't really told us much of anything regarding the release date. We've gotten a little bit of information regarding the release window, but that's all we've really ever gotten. And that's one thing that they have not been transparent about. And I'm pretty sure that's because they're trying to keep their cards close to their body, and they're not trying to show too much to their competitors. If you guys remember, back when they had the open beta for XDefiant, Modern Warfare 2 actually had a free multiplayer weekend the same time as XDefiant was in the open beta. But I've got more to say about that here pretty soon, so stick around. Finally, we have the Ludwig event that is going to be taking place really in about a week now on September 2nd. And I think that is going to prove to be a much bigger piece to this puzzle than we probably ever really expected. At this point, I'm beginning to think that the release date might actually be announced at that event. And if you want to catch my coverage of that event and anytime I like to play some games live on stream, then check out the link in the description to go over to my Kick. We're really growing over there. You guys have been amazing, so check it out if you're interested. Here's the thing, guys. XDefiant is a really great game. We've gotten to play it. We know what it's like, and we only see that the game can get better from here. Ubisoft wants to release as polished of a product as they can, and the fact that they haven't given us a release date gives them the ability to continue to polish the game more and more to release it in the best state that it can be in. And I believe that that's why they're not showing off their cards to everybody. They want to keep it a little bit close to the chest so they can really surprise the gaming industry with what they have to offer without being squandered by their close competitors. And the longer that we wait for this to happen, the better the game is going to be. We just know that to be the case. I feel that in my soul when it comes to this game. You can't argue the fact that if they release this game with limited bugs, it's only going to be a better experience for everybody. We know that the open beta was a great time, but it didn't work out all that well for everyone. There were a number of bugs and a number of issues in the open beta that plagued many players. One of those big issues being that crossplay just simply didn't work the way that it was intended to. We had other issues with the netcode, which had been significantly improved from the closed beta, but still was not that fantastic in the open beta. It's still something that they have to do some work on. Thankfully, I did not run into many issues with that, but I know that there are a lot of people in the community who did, and that's a big thing that they need to address before the game gets released. And the longer they wait to release the game, the more time they have to address those specific problems. Because here's the thing, if they release this game and a lot of these issues are not present, it's going to give people a much better first impression, and absolutely first impressions are a huge factor in the game's short-term and long-term success. So if this game can launch in the best state possible by not giving us a specific release date, but fixing everything and then releasing the game, it's only going to spell good news for the game in the long run. Now, another really huge part of this whole puzzle here is the fact that the game is free to play. And I think that that is kind of a trump card that XDefiant has in their back pocket, because their main competitor, to be frank, is going to be Call of Duty. And there's a $70 price comparison between these two franchises. Modern Warfare 3 has a $70 buy-in, whereas XDefiant has a $0 buy-in. And if they can release XDefiant in a really good state, then they are going to really give gamers a very close competition in regards to what game they should choose to play. They're similar enough shooters to where I think there's going to be a lot of crossover with people who will decide whether or not they want to buy the new Modern Warfare 3 or just play the free-to-play XDefiant. Now, with all that being said, let me give you guys my thoughts regarding when I think this game is actually going to come out. I've had to update this many times, so take it with a grain of salt. But I think at this point, it's safe to say that the game is going to be coming out in the release window that they have given, which is late summer. So what does that look like for us? As I've previously mentioned in this video, August 30th is when people are assuming that Season 5 Reloaded is going to come out for Modern Warfare 2. I don't think they're going to release it on that day. I also don't think they're going to release the game during the Ludwig event on September 2nd, which means that the game has to come out after that event. But it also needs to come out with enough time in between the launch of XDefiant and COD Next and the open beta for PlayStation for Modern Warfare 3. So to me, that means that XDefiant is most likely going to be releasing on either September 7th, which is a Thursday, or September 14th, which is the following Thursday. I think that either of these dates will give the game enough time to breathe before Modern Warfare 3 hits the beta phase, which will be an excellent time for people to get their hands on the game, get synced in, and decide for themselves how do they see themselves spending time in this game moving forward. And here's the thing, the community for this game is already unbelievably strong. You guys have been insane. This channel is only about a month and a half old at this point, and you guys have supported this channel beyond belief. The community for XDefiant is very strong, it's very passionate, and it is ready for the game. So you know that when the game comes out, it's going to be supported. But I'm curious to see what you guys think in the comments. Let me know, do you think that the game is going to be coming out here in the first couple of weeks of September? And do you think that Ubisoft is intentionally holding back this information so as to not show their cards to the other players in the industry? Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more XDefiant content, brand new videos, and live streams here on the channel. But that's going to be it for me today. I will see you guys in the next one.